আসসালামু আলাইকুম চাকরি প্রত্যাশী ভাই বোনেরা। আজকে আপনাদের জন্য নিয়ে এসেছি জাতীয় গোয়েন্দা সংস্থা এনএসআই এর সহকারী পরিচালক পদে অনুষ্ঠিত লিখিত প্রশ্নের সমাধান। পরীক্ষাটি অনুষ্ঠিত হয়েছে মোট 1 ঘন্টা ব্যাপী, যাতে পূর্ণমান ছিল 100। আমার জ্বর জ্বর লাগছে, এটি কোন ধরনের বাক্য? বি, সরল বাক্য। নিচের কোনটি কাজী নজরুল ইসলামের রচনা? সি, কাব্য আমপারা। নিচের কোন শব্দটি পর্তুগিজ ভাষা থেকে আগত নয়? বি, দারোগা। বলার ইচ্ছা এর এক কথায় প্রকাশ কোনটি? সি, বিবক্ষা। চর্যাপদের যে পদকর্তা কৃষ্ণাচার্য নামে পরিচিত ছিলেন? সি, কাহুপা। নিচের কোনটি যৌগিক বাক্যের উদাহরণ? এ, নিয়মিত শরীর চর্চা করো, স্বাস্থ্য ভালো থাকবে। নিচের কোনটি নিপাতনে সিদ্ধ সন্ধি নয়? ডি, সংস্কার। সহোদর কোন সমাসবদ্ধ শব্দ? ডি, বহুব্রীহি। অমোঘ শব্দের অর্থ? সি, অব্যর্থ। সত্য সুন্দর দাস কার ছদ্মনাম? মোহিতলাল মজুমদার। রঞ্জন শব্দে ব্যবহৃত যুক্তবর্ণের সঠিক রূপ কোনটি? সি, ইয় প্লাস জ। নিচের কোন বানানটি সঠিক? এ, ক্ষীণজীবী। আশার চলনে কি ফল লবিনো হয়, এ বাক্যে চলনে কোন কারকে কোন বিভক্তি? বি, করণে সপ্তমী। অমরাবতী শব্দটির বিপরীত শব্দ কোনটি? সি, নরক। বাংলা ভাষায় প্রথম মুসলিম কবি কে? এ, শাহ মোহাম্মদ সগীর। নালিশ শব্দটি কোন ভাষা থেকে এসেছে? ই, কোনটি নয়। কোনটি নাম ধাতুর উদাহরণ? এ, বেতা। নিচের কোন শব্দটির একাধিক স্ত্রীবাচক শব্দ রয়েছে? ডি, হেমাঙ্গ। কোন শব্দের সাথে খানা নির্দেশক শব্দটি বসে? এ, বিশেষণ। গলায় গলায় ভাব, এখানে গলায় গলায় কোন ধরনের ধীরোক্তি? বি, পদার্থক। শুক্রবার থেকে পরীক্ষা বাক্যে নিম্নরেখ অংশটি কোন কারকে কোন বিভক্তি? সি, অপাদানে পঞ্চমী। Although the manager was found for negligence, several junior staff members were also found to exhibit patterns of obfuscation. C, culpable. The only sound that could be heard in the room was the slow, continuous dash of the ceiling fan. Answer D, wheat. Collaborative exercise push participations to reach out to each others, not for dash for empathy, but for joint problem solving. C, revelation. Which of the following is spelled incorrectly? All the options are correct. অবরে সবরে বাগধারাটির অর্থ নিচের কোনটি? সি, কালো বদ্রে। রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুরের প্রথম প্রকাশিত উপন্যাস কোনটি? এ, বউ ঠাকুরানীর হাট। আমি আছি, ভয় কেন মা করো, এটি কোন ধরনের উক্তি? এ, প্রত্যক্ষ। Questions 25 to 29. Choose the most appropriate word from the fill in the gaps in the following sentences. Due to large number of emergency calls at the time, your secretary had to dash the issue for later recall. And the answer is B, back burner. Mural wall inscription. C, Peluk. Walsik distinguished debunk. C, mythologize. With the following can best describe the tone of the sentence. A melancholy looking man. He had the appearance of one who has Search for the leak in life's gas pipe with the lighted candle. The answer is B. Humorous. Which of the following is the correct plural form? A. Errata. Which of the following words can replace tired in a sentence without significantly altering its meaning? B. Listless. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the process of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame the fearful symmetry? The tone can be best described as which of the following? D. Abstract. When you are teaching someone for free, you are doing the work. Dash. E. Pro bono. Auditors maintain that analysts Auditors maintain that analysis and patent information in the quarterly report lacked credibility and somehow misled external stakeholders. A. Pertinent. Because Robin was accustomed with incessant customer complaints, yesterday could not affect him at all. A. With regardless of such fiery rhetoric, we understand that the phenomenal goal of your campaign is to capture power at any cost. B. Penultimate. The phrase catch 22 is used to indicate a circular predicament. Find the odd one among the following questions. C. Effusion. Hans committed that he would make a concerted effort in recovering the remaining outstanding loans by year-end. E. No error. Pavel was cycling at 30 km per hour and was passed by Roton, who was cycling at 40 km per hour. If Roton cycles for a minute at his speed and then stops, how long in minutes will take it for Pavel reach him? D. 3 by C. Kanban Incorporation earned BDT 40,000 in December, thereby reducing for 12-month average earning from January to December by BDT 2,500. Find the new average eating in BDT. C. 74,500. Unbeknownst to the rest of the group, Jamil considered me as one of his dearer friends. And thus would never risk any harm to me. B. S. If P and Q are positive integers and the difference between PQ and QP is 3 times the sum of P and Q, then how many pairs of P and Q are possible? B. 3. Fedora Technologies acquired 60 hard drives and tried selling them at BDT 2,400 apiece at 20% makeup on cost price. After 3 months, 6 remained unsold and were returned to manufacturer at 50% return of cost. Find out Federal's approximate profit margin as a percentage of initial acquisition cost of the 60 hard drive. The answer is D. 12.5%. Mr. Farhan and Mr. Rafik started walking in the park along a circular track opposite directions at 6:30 am. If they walk at speeds of 2 rounds per hour and 3 rounds per hour respectively, how many times will they cross each other by 8 am? The answer is C. 7. Find the remainder when 7 to the power 11 plus 7 to the power 111 and plus 7 to the power 1111 is divided by 8. The answer is D, 5. Which is the following is the largest? The answer is E, 5 to the power 18. If function A equal A minus 5 and function B equal 5 minus B, what is the value of expression x is C? The answer is C, x minus 5. From a total of engineer and 6 technicians, a team of 3 has to made with at least one engineer. How many such terms are possible? A, 100. Teradata asked a team of workers to finish a project. After 16 days, 25 workers left. Remaining workers took the same number of days to finish rest of the work that the original team would have taken to complete the entire project. In how many days was the entire project finally completed? The answer is D, 80. If the distribution of mode durations is asymmetric around the mean of 1.5 hours following a bell curve, and if the standard deviation is 20 minutes, approximately what percentage of all moves are longer than 110 minutes? The answer is B, 16. A rectangular dash tank with dimension 80 cm into 60 cm into 50 cm can be filled with a tap A at the rate of 680 cm every 2 minutes and can be emptied with tap B at the rate of 140 cm every minute. If Jamal leaves both taps when at 2:30 p.m. when the tank of filled the one-third its capacity. The answer is C. 4:30 p.m. is 9 centimeter into 8 centimeter into 50 centimeter block of ice is being melted to make identical ice cubes. If surface areas of many two sides of the cubes has to be 72 centimeter, how many ice cubes can be made? The answer is B, 5. Amir and Hanna Amir and Hannan working together can finish a work in 3 hours. If they work alone, Hannan takes 3 times 35 long as Amir. How long does Hannan take to finish the job alone? B, 12. If the summation of roots of two integers is following, what is the summation of the squares of these two integers? The answer is C, 57. Raisa looks 1 cup of half olive oil and half vinegar and poured it in a jar that had equal parts of olive oil, vinegar and water. If the result is a 3-cup mixture of salad dressing, what portion of dressing is olive oil? Answer D, 7 by 18. Complete the series 2U 7O 31I 127E. The answer is D, 511A, 511A. Average of 6 non-zero positive integers is 15 and the median is 18. The model value is less than the median. What is the maximum possible value of the largest of the 6 integers? E, 30. Which of the following organizations won the Nobel Prize three times? A, ICRC. In which country will the 225 United Nations Climate Change Conference COP30 take place? A, Brazil. Which of the following is not a British overseas territory? E, Saint Helena. How many countries are currently members of BIMSTEC? A, 7. Arif's Toyota Cross averages 25 km per liter inside city and 40 km liter on highway. Yesterday he drove to his Gulshan office from the factory. which is 105 kilometer away. If the Google Maps showed that he dropped 25 kilometer of this distance inside Dhaka, what was his average mileage? E. 30. If 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power y equal to 2 to the power 22, what is the value of x plus y? Answer D. 42. In 2024, which country was ranked the most innovative according to World WIPO? Answer is B. Switzerland. Which of the following vitamins is primarily responsible for blood clotting? C. Vitamin B3. When was NSI formed in Bangladesh? D. 1972. Which country hosted the ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup in 2024? A. United Arab Emirates UAE. The term DDoS stands for D. Distributed Denial of Service. Which bank was the first to start agent banking service in Bangladesh? C. Bank Asia. Who is widely acknowledged as the father of AI? E. Alan Newell. Which of the following ISO standards is related to Information Security Management System? C. ISO 27001. Which of the following countries does not have a large reserve of lithium? D. Egypt. When did Bangladesh start to import LNG? A. 2018. Department of Government Efficiency DOGE is recent initiative of which country? E. Japan. E. USA. Where is the headquarters of Uncated located? Where is the headquarters of UN? What is the headquarters of Uncated located? C. Geneva. Thank you so much for watching this video.